Well, hello friends. Today we are going to fix a bug, and it's this one here. It's called the only super user should be allowed to bind ports below 1024. So it's like an old Unix mechanism where you know that if a load port number is bound, then it has to be bound by root. I guess it's some kind of security mechanism back in the day. But we should implement that to be a bit more Unix-like. So I guess we have to look it up to see how it normally works. Port below 24. Jesus, give me a break, Google. Yeah, I agree. Whatever. So is it just bind that fails? The address is protected and the user is not the super user. Right. So you POSIX bind. Protected permission. How does that work? So I guess we can get e-access if we're trying to bind a local socket, because it's a bind. You call bind on a socket, right? And that could be a local socket or an IP socket, like a TCP or UDP socket. But in the local socket case, like an e-access error means that we couldn't access the file path, I guess. So let's look at local socket bind. So here, what do we do? We try to open we extract the path from the socket and then we try to open it in the VFS, and if we get some error then we just return the error. So I guess, yeah, we could get e-access here, like if we're not allowed to write to, wait, hold on. How are we opening this thing? Is ocreat. So we do ocreat. So if we cannot write to the parent directory, then we would get e-access. Wow, that makes perfect sense. Okay. So then let's do this for TCP and UDP sockets then. So TCP, or let's look for bind. So I guess this is where we end up at first, in IPv4 socket bind. Because, I mean, let's start from the beginning. So you call this is called bind. You end up in the kernel in sysbind, and then we figure out the file description from your provided file descriptor number. And then if it's not a socket, then we just tell you, hey, that's not a socket. It's fine. And then we call socket.bind, which is virtual, so we may end up in local socket or in IPv4 socket. And we already looked at local socket. So in IPv4 socket, we check for some basic errors and then fail on those. And then I think we could just fail here if the port is not available to the current user. So if current process is superuser. And then we can say I guess we'll do like a U16 local port is, or well, no, we can leave it like this. Okay, result, e-access. Maybe we should even log something here. We'll say current process attempted to find port we can maybe even say this port. This is getting so repetitive to do this. We'll write it out this way, so it reads better, more like English. Requested local port, yeah. I guess we can just do, maybe we can do, we have class name, yeah. Okay. Maybe we can just do it like this. Okay, let's make a little test program for this. So maybe we can even do it in here actually. So let's do, use the text editor for this. So I'll do, oops, can I please edit? Yes, thank you. Oh shit, that was annoying. There's no undo. Okay. That's one coin in the, I should probably implement undo redo, not just let them be fake buttons. Okay, attempt number 2. And damn it, I forgot the arguments to socket. Right, domain type protocol. So, I guess AF inet, sock stream, or yeah, I don't know. Drag them, dgram. Okay, and then we'll say assert fd. Maybe we'll even do fd is. Okay. Kind of curious if this is going to work. I don't normally write test programs inside Serenity, but you know, maybe we're ready for it. It's a little slow to compile. Yeah. Look at that. It gave us a socket. Very cool. Okay, so then we want to call bind on this thing, right? So we're gonna need a, let's get systypes, and let's see, sock adder, oops, sock adder in, God, I forget how you do this. I forget how to do socket programming in C. Sock adder in help. I should know this stuff. It's been so long. let's look at some code in Serenity instead. We have the host utility. I guess that's pretty good. Okay, we'll use that. It has a struct sockadder in. I guess we'll memset that. I guess from memset, we're also going to need string.h. And we'll say address family is AFINet. Address, the port is going to be 999 because that's not allowed. So let's see if we can do this. Oh, look at that. Auto indentation not working so well. It's about time we start dogfooding the text editor though, so this is really fun. And then all we need to do is bind it, I guess. So I guess int rc bind is, int rc bind fd adder and size of adder. I'll just do a p-error bind. Or if rc like that, bind, return, otherwise printf, okay. Okay, let's try this little program again. Implicit declaration of htons. Well, dang it, where's htons? In ARPA inet. Alright. Damn it. Okay, the undo redo thing, very annoying. And then we should cast that to a const struct sock adder here, so we'll do that. You know what else would be nice here is a little bit of syntax highlighting, actually. Okay, let's try to build this guy again. Undefined reference to htons. What the heck? Where's htons? It's declared here. It's an inline thing. And inet.h. Why are you trying to link against it? Little bro? Doesn't make any sense. No? Are you confused about some C++ thing here? If I do, if I do this, then will it just work? Did I forget something about, oh wait, did everything die now? Ah, dang it, we ran out of memory there. We're gonna have to run file. Ah, it's clean, okay. Let's bring it back up. Okay, and let's keep going with the C version then. And then we will just, I don't know why it's like that. So wait, let me see what it looks like in ARPA inet.h. Oh wow, look at this scroll wheel in the terminal, it's so sweet. So this definitely looks like the function that I want to be invoking. I guess I don't really understand why it wouldn't. Why is it trying to link against that? It says inline right here. Alright, well how about we just do this. And oh wait, it doesn't work? That's supposed to copy the text. Copy. And then paste. Okay, so we have some bugs with copy paste. Does it work if I do it here? Oh shit, I bet that's a bug in the terminal, that if I'm scrolled back and I'm copying something, then it's not actually copying in the scroll back buffer, it's copying from like the current buffer. That's definitely a bug. So I'm not gonna work on that now, but something to know about. Okay, so we'll do built-in vswap 16. And GCC OSSC. Okay. Permission denied. Just what I thought would happen. I guess that makes perfect sense. It's stupid that we have to do this, but I don't know why that is. Still, I bet that's just some tiny stupid little thing. That's very cool though. Very cool that it works. Okay. Maybe we should verify that, that's how it works on Linux. So let me just, so in order to get the program out of Serenity, all I really need to do is mount the disk image somewhere. So I'll just make a place to mount it, and home anon s.c, and we'll put that in a very special directory called s. Okay, sc then. And here we'll just do like s, and permission denied. But if I'm root, then it's okay. So let's try that here as well. So let's become root and run it, and it's okay. I believe we just succeeded with what we set out to do. Very, very cool. Okay, so let's see what we have to commit here. But it's not much. I mean, patch review, right? So this is our patch. And actually, we should have gotten a little error message if we were doing this as not root. So we got where is the attempt to bind permission denied? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, so S PID36 attempted to bind a UDP socket to port 999. Maybe we should flesh that error message out just a tiny bit. So in IPv4 socket, to port, we'll put it at the beginning here, we'll just say UID. Current process UID. Cool. Okay. So I think we can turn that off, and we'll just make a quick test here that it looks right. So permission denied because UID 100, right. So now we know the UID of the process that is not allowed. Good, 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 good. So the requested local port, this could even use auto here, doesn't it? Right. So if the port number is too low, and if we're not the super user, then we log an error and return that you're not allowed to do this. Cool. Let's commit. Right. Very nice. So I guess this turned out pretty cool because we got to use a text editor and write a little program, which was a first. So hopefully there will be, or definitely there will be more of that, especially as the text editor gets better and the system gets better. So I guess I'm going to end today's video here, but I hope you saw something interesting and hope you had a great day. I had an unusual weekend babysitting, so that's why I was out. I know I've mentioned it over and over. It's fun to babysit, but now it's over and we're back to programming. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.